Hello, welcome back to another episode of Nomifactory GTCEu Extra Mode. So, I've been getting some more stainless steel. Uh, Let's see how much we're up to right now. I'll also show you what we're at on the liquids right now. So for stainless steel, we're up to 170 stainless steel ingots right now. And for fluids, we've got 2,700 buckets of benzene, 1,700 buckets of nitrobenzene. And then we've got some hydrogen, almost 3,000 buckets of nitrogen, 2,000 buckets of oxygen, and yeah, the other ones haven't really changed too much. Um, so I did a test earlier just to see how fast my nitrobenzene was um, draining. Like I wasn't running any machines besides um, the coke oven, right? I've had this running the whole time. Oh, this has maintenance problems now. I didn't realize that until now. This one's not actually running right now, but this one was running the whole time, and same with the tree farm too, to supply this with wood. What is the maintenance problems on this one? Let's see. Well, um, wait, tiny piles of ashes. I didn't even know these frickin' appeared down back there. Did that happen on this one too? Ah, I guess it did, but it doesn't stop the machine. Okay. Um, Wait, how can I see what the maintenance problems are? Wait, no maintenance problems. Oh, I guess when I clicked back there, it must have fixed it with like the wrench or something, whatever it needed. So it's all fixed now. I guess that means it should be running at its optimal speed, I guess. So, um, I think what we're gonna try to tackle is perhaps making a distillation tower setup here. I still haven't figured out what exactly I want to use the first distillation tower for though, but figured we might as well make it, have it ready. Um, we can't, oh, there's one other thing that I also did make an advanced macerator. So this HV macerator right here, um, this is the first macerator tier that you can get that gets you byproducts. That's why that's got the 3 output slots instead of just the one that you used to normally sing. So now I can get byproducts from uh, macerating stuff. So to get started on the distillation tower, we'll first take a look at this, right? And actually, I'm probably gonna get this stuff set to autocraft because I think we're probably gonna have more than one distillation tower. So let's get this stuff auto-crafted. This one we're gonna set to the workstation, I think, right? Yeah, that's the one that we made last time. So workstation. I'm gonna have to get pipes automated because I don't have any pipes automated yet. But for all the pipes, you need I'm gonna need an extruder for like large pipes and not the small pipes, but just regular pipe size. As I've got this one for rotors, but I don't know why that's there. I've got this one for rotors, but I'll probably get another couple extruders for those other ones, but I don't think I have that craftable yet. Okay. Um, so we've got the distillation tower here. Let's let's see where we want to put this. For now, I think I'll put it right here next to the HV macerator. Okay. What about these? That's gonna be an... I can't really set that up to be auto-crafted just yet. I need to make an assembler with a circuit of 6. Then I can have that be dedicated. So, um, it says we need 34 stainless steel. Um, if we read all this stuff over here, it's a flexible multi-block, so it can be anywhere from 2 blocks high up to 13 blocks, which is 12 fluid outputs. So whenever you're looking at the recipe, it says each level will do an extra additional fluid from the recipe. If you don't have it tall enough, so you can have it short and you just won't get all of the output liquids. But if you want all of them, you have to make it tall enough to have to essentially contain all the liquid outputs. Um, it says what you need the distillation tower for initially is to break down oil and fermented biomass into useful resources. Uh, Oil, it says you need a 5 block high tower. The quest materials are for such a tower. So I guess these ones will make a 5 block. If you want to build it bigger, you'll need an additional 7 casings and 1 fluid output per floor. Fluid output. Oh, so these output hatches right here. Um, any recipes with more than 4 output fluids like the biomass need a larger tower. Um, Voltage requirements, yeah. Uh, so I guess we'll start with the 3 by 3 by 5. We can always make it bigger later, or make another tower that's bigger. So we'll just do this quest setup first. Um, Fluid input hatch can go anywhere on the bottom layer. The controller goes in the middle of an outer edge of the bottom layer. Energy input hatch can go wherever you can fit it on the bottom layer. The rest of the 3 by 3 must be filled with clean stainless steel casings. You also need a maintenance hatch which can go anywhere on the structure. Uh, each level above that is a ring of 7 stainless steel casings, 1 fluid output, and nothing in the center except for the topmost layer which needs an 8th casing to fill in the center, capping off the top. Uh, for distilling fluids which only have 1 useful output like biomass, not fermented biomass, it's recommended to use just the regular distilleries. Okay, so let's take a look here. I know we're not going to be able to do this because we're going to be missing a couple things. Here's 2 different kinds of pipes. We need steel screws and workstations. There's one other thing that I was just thinking that I did figure out. I figured out how to get ME conduit or ME cable into the clean room. As you can see, it's in here right now. And all all I needed to do was replace one of the plascretes with a machine hole, and um, if you look at the outside, I've got that going in there, and that connects down to the main network. And so I got an ME interface on here on the advanced circuit assembler inside of the clean room, and I haven't put any patterns in here yet. but any patterns that require a clean room and a circuit assembler, like the workstation, I'll be able to pop that in here and we'll be able to have that auto craftable as long as we have all the ingredients for it. Now we don't have it, we have one workstation, but we need to get this set to auto craft. So let's go ahead and, okay, SMD diodes. This is it. Has to be processor assemblies, it looks like. Okay. So we're gonna go put this into the clean room one. That's where it has to go. Okay. So now, if we were to go here, we can craft a workstation, but I don't know if we have all the stuff. Oh, missing circuit boards and vibrant alloy bolts. Now, I think we have vibrant alloy. We have some. So we could make vibrant alloy bolts if we wanted. Um, there we go. The bolts are made. Oops. So we need to get more plastic circuit boards. Wait, for one distillation tower, we need 64 vibrant alloy bolts, 48 capacitors. Wow, I didn't even think it. Oh, because it's making all these right here. Yeah, I see. Yeah, it requires 4 workstations, which is, of course, 8 of the processor assemblies, which is 8 of all this stuff. That'll definitely get a bit expensive. So back to the plastic circuit boards, which we're gonna need. Um, we're gonna have to get our iron 3 chloride out. How much do we have left is the real question. We've got 11 buckets still, so we can make a bit more. We have sulfuric acid. Um, I think we're gonna get some PVC sheets going here. Polyvinyl chloride sheet. Yeah. Okay, so let's get a mold plate. And here we've got PVC. Okay, let me think here. Yeah, okay. Grab this. And then this in there. This in there. Alright. Bunch of PVC sheets incoming. And we're gonna need copper foil and sulfuric. I'm not sure how many sheets we're gonna get off of this. How many ever it is. We're gonna need 4 times the amount. Oh, good. Perfect. So we got 17. So we need 17 times 4, 68. Or just 17 copper. Do we have copper foil crafter? Okay. Yep, 17. So that'll start making our copper foil going here. over here. How is it making copper crafting 52? How is it making copper foil when we're still making copper? Oh, because it's already got a bunch of copper plates, duh. I guess. Um, okay. So we're gonna put that in a chemical reactor. Guess we'll do this chemical reactor. And we need sulfuric acid. Okay, we've got sulfuric acid there already, so that's perfect. Here's the copper foil. Perfect. And then we need more copper foil, of course. So we had 17 sheets, so that'll make 34 of those. So we need 34 times 6, looks like. 204 copper foil. And how much iron 3 chloride is that? 11,900? We don't even have enough iron 3 chloride for that. Okay. We'll just use all 11K then. 11K will get us 44 sets, so 44 times 6. Wait, am I thinking about this right? Huh? Um, 1734. Um, 34. 34. Oh, I did 34 times 350. 250. So it's going to take 8.5K chlorine, iron 3 chloride. So we'll have enough iron 3 chloride to make all of them into these plastic circuit boards. Okay. Now, while that's going, let's take a look here. Clean stainless steel. So we need 34 of these right now. And that's going to be a lot of stainless steel. I think it was like definitely over 100. And it makes a in groups of 2, so we need to make 17 sets of this. So it's going to be 102 stainless steel plates. And then you're going to need a bunch of stainless steel rods. Let's get the stainless steel plates going first. Like I said, we need 102 of these. That'll take a little bit of time. Why is that going so fast? Crafting? Oh, it's not actually crafting that fast. I saw that number changing really quick. I'm like, there's no way it's freaking doing the vending machine that quickly. Okay, so next we need to figure out how many rods we're gonna need. So 17 of these. Definitely don't want to do this because that takes even... Oh, actually I guess it's the same. Because this makes a set of 2. Okay, so it's 17 times 4, 68 rods that you need. 68. Okay, so those are both going. And let's see, is this done? Yes, it is. We've got an extra PVC sheet here. So we need that. And we need the iron 3 chloride. And we need copper foil, which I probably should have got started already, but I didn't. How much copper foil did we say we need? 32. Wait, why do we have an extra? Do we not grab enough copper foil? We shouldn't have an extra one, right? Ah, there we go. Let's make that real quick. Oh, when I was talking previously earlier about, I left I stopped nitrobenzene production just to see how fast I was losing nitrobenzene. And it was like, as I said, I only had like the pyrolyze oven going, pretty much. And I only burned through like 2/3 of a bucket. So not even a bucket for 1 minute. Uh, so like over the course of several hours, I only went down by like 200 buckets of nitrobenzene pretty much. And so we're gonna, I still haven't turned it back on, but I'm gonna turn it back on here soon enough. I was just trying to get stocking up some more nitrogen and oxygen because they were getting actually pretty low because the nitrogen was also being used for the pyrolyze oven, which I stopped having it use nitrogen for that. We're still getting benzene, but just not as fast. But considering how much we have, um, we should be fine right now. So this should be done over here. Now we've got 34 and I think we need 6. Okay, so we need 204 copper foil. 204. That's gonna be 51 ingots. Still got 433 now. That's good. Okay. So, while that's going, let's make these, because we have the stainless steel rods now. Assembler with a circuit of 4. So, we can just use this one. There we go. This should give us 17 stainless steel frame boxes. And we also have the stainless steel plates all good to go. Let's grab those. 102 of those. Perfect. And once these are finished, we'll put this in here with a circuit of 6. So these and that and a circuit of 6. There's a cleanless stainless steel casings, and we'll get 34 of those. This done yet? No, still making more copper foil. Okay, so there's 34 clean stainless steel. That part of the quest is now complete. We've got an input and output hatch that we've got to do also. I guess for now we only need to make one of each. Or, oh, one input hatch and 4 output. That's what it is. Duh. Okay, so let's grab some of this copper foil that we've got here and start having this go to town here. There we go. Okay. Distillation, right? There's a couple other things that I know we're gonna need. Wait, now it says we're only missing 40. What did we get that made this number change? It says we're missing electrum. Okay, so I know we need the stainless steel pipes here. That's gonna be 6 stainless steel times 2, so 12 and 6, 18 stainless steel. We're getting dangerously low on our stainless steel right now. Okay, so I think we need both the small pipe and large. Large and small. Okay. So first the large, it's gonna be, is it 12? I think so. We'll get that going. Put that in there. Okay, so we still need more circuit boards. Looks like we might need more transistors and vibrant alloy bolts, and apparently electrum too. Electrum, we've only got 12. So let's make some more of this also. So we're gonna need gold and silver. We still not, we still don't have that much gold, so I guess we'll make 16 of that and 16 of this. Let's go to the alloy smelter. Throw that in there. This should be done by now. Large pipe. Now we do a small one. And put this back in there. Now we've got the pipes that we need. Okay, what else? Oh, we're gonna need more of these, I think, right? We need more copper foil. Okay, keep that going. Missing 2. So we're taking care of the electrum. Got more plastic circuit boards. SMD transistors. Okay. We need more gallium foil. Oh gosh. Do we just regular smelt this, I think, right? Yeah, we just regular smelt that. Okay, that should be enough circuit boards for now. 15. Ooh. What's malachite make again? Oh, copper. Okay, we'll just grab all this stuff. Okay. Duh. Let's take this and get it into foil. There we go. All right. Now we've got to hit it again with a bending machine. get some more copper foil. So that finishes up there. Still got that much. Okay, so the SMD transistors. Wait, where'd the gallium foil go? There it is. Gallium foil and fine annealed copper wire. We're going to need 32 of that. It's going to make 32. That's fine. And throw the rest in there. Okay. Now that should finish up. The wire mill just finished. Okay. Now these go into an assembler at HV. Right, HV. Okay, so this one. And we need polyethylene. I think we're a little short on polyethylene here. Okay. Let's go put some polyethylene in here. Now, put that in there. SMD transistors. Yeah, this assembling machine uses 480 EU per tick. It's quite a bit. It's like one turbo gas turbine just to power that thing constantly. Okay. So now distill. Okay, so the electrum should be finished by now. And then we're gonna need some more vibrant alloy bolts. Um, Vibrant. Okay. What even is where do the vibrant alloy bolt? Oh, because the workstation require those. Gotcha. Bolt. Take that one, put this one in, and that. Okay. Now we should have everything besides the electrum, which we're gonna go grab. There we go. Now, distillation. Oh, we forgot about the steel screws. Ah, take some of these. There we go. Now, make one of those. Start. Okay. Now these workstations are going to be sent over to the clean room in here. At some point, at least. Once it gets there. Let's see where it's at right now. Stored 1, schedule 3. It's working on this stuff down here, some wires, looks like. Wire mill's pretty busy. before it gets to the workstation, it's got to make all these processor assemblies, or at least some of them. Red alloy, fine red, and fine electrum. Okay, so these are all good to go. It's just doing this now. Making some integrated processors. And then soon it'll make the processor assemblies and then the workstation. Then probably finishing up the distillation. Oh, it says it's onto the crafting part. I don't know if it was for the processor assemblies. Yeah, it's doing the processor assemblies right now. At least some of them, which should be in this one right here. Boom, there's two. And look, this already started it. You can't see the stuff in there because it already put it in, but it is crafting right now. And that'll spit out a workstation. And while that's going, this is also going to. And it just put in more stuff. Uh, we've got to fix this because it's not auto outputting. Um, so let's see. There we go. Now it should be able to continue. Stored 3, scheduled 1. Is there another one being made? Hmm? What? Um, it says 2 of these are stored. What? Scheduled. Why is it not doing it? Damn it, Mike. It likes doing that. Ugh. I don't know how long the mic wasn't working for, but at least I figured it out now. And we're back with sound. Okay, so we're making the machine holes, and then we're gonna make uh, 1 input and 4 outputs. 1 input. Once it finishes the machine holes. Did it get stuck? I think so. Ah, not enough polyethylene here, looks like. That's the issue. I need to get it so the polyethylene automatically goes into these assembling machines. I just haven't gotten around to that yet. Okay. LV input times, did I say 1? Yeah. And 4 of these. Okay. 4 output. Quest complete. There we go. Distillation tower. Now it's a matter of getting the stuff set up. Those are all done. Okay. So I think I'm gonna set the distillation tower up like right over here in this area next to the clean room, sort of. Although we might have to go higher. Let me make sure there's nothing above us. Oh, it's just this room. Okay. Um, so it's a 3 by 3, and then it just has a decent amount of height to them. Okay. Let's see. Can I find out how this is supposed to look like? Uh, a little bit. Huh. Uh, okay. So, let's see here. The first floor, actually, let's just look at this. Distillation tower. Now the input hatch doesn't have to be right here, but I think I'm gonna do, yeah, I guess, do I want to do, let's see, I'm trying to think. So the output hatches are right there. I think the one that we're making is 5 blocks tall, so it's gonna be even taller, but uh, this can be anywhere. And the energy hatch, I think, can be anywhere too. Energy and maintenance hatch. Uh, Energy hatch can go wherever you can fit it on the bottom layer. So the energy input hatch has to be on the bottom layer. Maintenance hatch can go anywhere. Energy hatch has to be somewhere on the bottom. Okay. Somewhere on the bottom. I think I'll put the energy hatch on the back, to be honest. So do we put it like right here? I guess that'll work. Um, so we have input here, and then if we're putting this on the back, we'd put it there. So we'll just swap the clean stainless steel there. So you'll have input stainless steel, that, that, and then let's see. So this is all stainless steel, and we'll put the energy hatch in the bottom back there. Actually, I was trying to think if I wanted to put it in the back left or in the middle back. Um, Screw it, we'll put it in the middle back. Like that. This glass is annoying me. Okay. So first layer should be good to go. Now for the second layer. Output hatch, clean stainless steel. The center is going to be hollow. And we've got to figure out somewhere we want to put the maintenance hatch, actually. I think we'll just put that on the back middle. So we'll just put it directly above the energy, like that. And the output hatch is going to go here. And then the rest is stainless steel casing, except the center. Okay. And then for the third, it's the same thing pretty much. But we're not gonna fill up the top because I think we're going taller than just what it shows there. So, output hatch again. Yeah, the ceiling's gonna get in our way, I think. We're already at the ceiling right now. And we're gonna go up to this level, I think. Ah, it actually looks like we might be able to fit it in, just barely. Huh, that's not facing the right direction. There we go. That looks right. Needs maintenance. I don't think we have all the items that we need to do this. Let's see what it needs. Soft mallet, hard, and crowbar. Soft mallet, hard, and crowbar. Here's hard, soft mallet, and crowbar. Okay. There we go. It should be good to go now. Perfect. No maintenance problems. Distillation tower is set up besides the obvious energy issue. We'll get that figured out here in a second. Okay. So we need to get energy piped into here. That's gonna be just a little bit annoying because, well, um, do we want to use an energy converter? Because right now, obviously the conduit's going from here up here to an energy converter here. Energy hatches on this side for that. So if we can either do an energy converter over there and run the conduit to it, or we'd have to um, get some energetic alloy wire and run it from, well, right there pretty much over to here. We'd have to break this wall or go, yeah, really, realistically, we'd have to break this wall. Um, the energetic alloy wire is kind of expensive, especially if we're gonna run ×8, for example, from there to over here. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably at least 6 of them. So 48, that'd be like 24 energetic alloy ingots, I think. If we did that, and if we do the MV energy converter, we'll take a converter and put it over here and run conduit to it. Then we don't even need a wire if we just put that directly into there. Okay. Do we have we still don't have an MV energy converter set to autocraft. It's because, the reason why I didn't, set them to autocraft is because there's like different amperages. And I'm like, well, I don't know if I want to craft the 8 or 16, for example. In this case, it's only, one machine that's going to be running off of it. So I don't believe I would need to do ×16. This one is a ×16. But I think ×8 should be enough, I'm pretty sure. At least I feel like it would be. So if we have an MV energy converter ×8, 8, 16, 32 copper cables. Um, 8 red alloy. Um, MV machine hole. We can't do that yet. We gotta wait for the wire to finish. There we go. Um, and integrated processor. We'll just make some couple extra. May as well. Yep. Now we should be good to go. Oh, actually we've got to make them all into copper cables. It's copper and red alloy. 30 copper? Wait, shouldn't there be more than 30? I think it used some of them for the machine hole, because it should be 32 and 8. We've got to make all these into times 8s. Oops, actually. Nope, not like that either. Like this, yeah. And then this, that, then this and that. Okay. So now I think we should be good to go. MV energy converter, and then we need the energy conduit. And we're gonna go down here. We're gonna need to get the wire going. I don't know where. Okay. So what we'll do is get this. Hopefully that's facing the right way. Now we'll go down. Ah, oh, okay, I guess we'll connect from here. Oops, I went down too far. At this level. There we go. Damn frickin' floor. Okay, so we've got... Do we have power going to this now? We have power here. I can't tell if there's power going into this. I guess? I don't know. It's a little hard to tell. Not like it says how much, it doesn't show an energy buffer bar, anything like that. It is facing the right direction, so I guess it does have power. Okay, well that's that. That's all set up. So distillation tower is all good to go. And that's the first one of how many ever many we're gonna have to do. At least we have, well, we can make the distillation towers auto-craftable. We'll have to get some other stuff auto-craftable for machines, like the pipes and stuff, because we definitely do have quite a few pipe crafts that we have to do here and there. So, oh right, let's take a look here. Probably turn the nitrobenzene back on. We get nitrobenzene really quickly when we have the machine setup going on over here. This, and we've got like 16K nitrobenzene right here, and then once we um, set this to extract, it'll start making a bunch more pretty quickly. The only thing that once it goes through all of the distilled water, um, it has to wait on distilled water because this doesn't make distilled water fast enough for it to keep processing nitrobenzene once it runs out of distilled water. But it's still pretty quick, and it definitely makes nitrobenzene way faster than we use it for sure. And that's for 4 turbo gas turbines right now that are hooked up. Um, Granted, there is one thing that I did set up down here, and I'll show you real quick. So I've got this redstone signal thing going on here, and I've got redstone conduit up here, right? So what I did was I hooked redstone conduit from that up to the energy converter. And so all of these steam turbines, right, including the advanced steam turbines, they're mostly in charge of all of the LV machines. If any of the LV machines need power, then these will power that. They can pretty much power all the LV machines, like whatever we need, pretty much. And then the turbo gas turbines will be for MV and HV stuff for now. You can see that one's running over there. Um, but I made it, the reason why I have this redstone conduit here is if there's a heavy load, right? Like, so those ones over there, the turbo gas turbines times 4 is 2048 EU per tick, which is 8,100, or, uh, yeah, 8,192 RF per tick. If we're using more energy than that, and this starts draining to like 80, less than 80%, it'll make these steam turbines give more power to the MV and HV machines, but only if it needs it. Otherwise, it'll just be the gas turbines doing it, unless the turbines over here really need to help out. Because I don't want the LV machines to run out of energy, so if all the energy from here is being sent into MV stuff, then the LV machines can't run because they won't have any energy. So that's why I have this set up like that, pretty much. Um, oh, and real quick, it did take me a little bit to figure it out, but pretty much on the energy converter, I have output with strong signal, and you can see the black arrow there going into the energy converter. And then over here, there's a black arrow going up, and don't worry about this side, it's just an input. We have an input here, and then you just got to make sure that the colors here match, signal color and signal color. So that's pretty much that right there. Oh, and there's also one other thing that I did. So this, wait, not that one. I'm gonna talk about this. This distillery right here, right? The one that makes hydrogen sulfide. It makes small piles of coke dust, and I had that importing into the system, right? But I was like, well, I wanted to just autocraft all of the small piles into coke dust automatically. So what I did here was I made an ME level emitter, and I made it so when the levels are above or equal to 4, because that's what you need to make coke dust, 4 of these. So I just set this to 4 and put a small pile of coke dust icon there. And then we have an export bus here, and this level emitter has to be pointing at it like that. And then in here, we have an export bus with coke dust, redstone card, and crafting card. And then I also have a pattern in here so it knows how to make coke dust. Um, but anyways, whenever we get 4 small piles of coke dust, this turns on, and then this essentially crafts coke dust and puts it back into the system. That's how that works. And you can do that for, um, ME interfaces. You can do that for machines. So like, let's say, yeah, so let's take the stainless steel dust, for example, right? Let's say you only have, you want to have like a full stack of stainless steel dust at all times. So you could put a level emitter over here and, so when you're like looking at this, right, it's pointing at the machine and you want to emit a signal when it's below 64, right? So you would change this to below, and then you would put the stainless steel dust right here, and so it senses in your system if there's not 64, it'll turn itself on, and then um, you would have an export bus on the mixer, and or actually I'm not 100% sure if you would need an export, but essentially it would turn the mixer on, I believe, and then craft stainless steel until you get 64, at least 64. That's pretty much how you could do that. Um, so I think we're gonna wrap up here. We were able to finish the distillation tower. Um, so I'm not 100% sure about this stuff. Wood vinegar gets you all of this stuff. Wood gas gets you all of this stuff. That's pretty decent right there. Um, we already have wood tar from the paralyzed oven and then the charcoal byproducts. Okay, more wood tar again. Just to reiterate, it did say that initially we should be, I guess, putting oil or fermented biomass into the distillation tower, so I'm gonna see what we can get out of those. Do a little bit of research, perhaps, and see what we can get from those. what we're going to be using that for essentially down the road. Uh, and then I also, like I said before, I want to get some more, I at least want to get another extruder for the pipes so we can handle auto crafting of pipes. We've got a decent amount of auto craft so far. Quite a few MV machines here. And then a couple HV here now. So that's good stuff. Alright. Knocked out the distillation tower. As far as what we're going to be working on next, I know we've finished most of the stuff in the early game, besides a couple, I guess a little bit on the random side quests. Um, I do kind of want to tackle the multi-smelter. I mean, it's not the biggest deal, but it could be kind of nice to have, I think. But that's like the one that stands out the most to me, I guess, right now, if I was going to do a quest on the early game tab. HV energy hatch? Hmm. Oil cracking unit? Hmm. But looking at the mid-game stuff, we've already, just completed some stuff here randomly. Um, and so the first things, I guess, really that are sort of standing out when you're looking at this page is probably going to be vacuum freezer and I guess HV circuit assembling machine. This unlocks the mainframe. The mainframe. Uh, wow. Quantum processor. Where is the mainframe anyways? Oh, there it is. So the mainframe is used for IV stuff. We're barely at, we're not even really at EV, so yeah. I guess we're probably not too worried about IV tier circuits, which is what the mainframe is. Hmm. Okay. So I guess yeah, it might be vacuum freezer coming up here soon enough. And then I know we're eventually gonna have to get into titanium at some point, and also once we get the vacuum freezer, I think we'll be able to upgrade to Canthal coils, I'm pretty sure, for our multi-blocks that use coils. So yeah, I think that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.